What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another uniform review video. Alright, so we got two new uniforms with this update here. We've got Ronan and Silver Surfer both getting an upgrade, which is quite nice. Ronan definitely needs it. Silver Surfer, yeah, he definitely needs it as well, just not as much as Ronan. So let's see what we have here. The first uniform is going to be Ronan. So we have Ronan's Annihilator's uniform to go with the Gladiator update. And then let's see what he's got. It changes all of his effects here, both of his passives and his leadership. And then he becomes a support character. I don't think he had support with this other uniform. Yeah. So now he's going to be a kind of generic support character. Well, not generic, I guess, because it's for universal allies. But he's going to give ignore dodge by 25%. And then he's going to do increased damage dealt to supervillains and superheroes by 40%. So it's just basically against anyone you're fighting. Wonder if they should do like a different wording for that, or if they like having it separated by supervillains and superheroes instead of just saying like increased damage dealt by 40%. Maybe that scales differently than if they have it targeted to a select faction. But anyway, he's going to be a universal support, so that's nice because I don't think we've got like one other universal support. Who is it? Phyla-Vell? Is she the other universal support, or is there another one besides that? Anyway, so his passive here for tier 2 passive is going to be increased skill damage and bonus damage by 30%. And then decreased damage received by 50%. That's a pretty big decrease, 50%. Help him out with his survivability. 4-star passive gives him super armor, 30% defense. Leadership is going to be for universal types, 50% to all attack and 36% to all defense. So very, very good leadership for universal types. So far just looking like a very strong support character. You can use him as a lead and get his support from the uniform there, of course, for the extra damage. First skill, nothing on there. Second skill, nothing on there. Third skill, I've got apply to all allies, recover 5% HP. I'm not sure how that's going to work. It's probably going to be like a bubble or something he drops on the ground like Groot, I'm assuming. Like Groot's old uniform. And then we have increase all attack, all defense by 45%. We have 5% speed and 35% crit damage. So some nice buffs there. Fourth skill, we have damage immunity for 5 seconds. We do have accumulation on him, so that's good. So maybe he will be able to output some damage himself and not just be a support. It is damage when attacking, so that's good. It's a 100% increase for all attack. And then the fifth skill, we have 3 seconds of invincibility and a 25% increase to all attack. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop in and see what the uniform is looking like, at least in terms of the skill animations. Oh yeah, and he does get his tier 3 as well with this update. So now he's going to be usable in World Boss Legend and Giant Boss Raid. Okay. So far, some just generic hammer attacks. Third skill. Okay, so here's the one with the heal. So I'm guessing that bubble there is what gives you the heal. You know, can this stay on, please? Where does it say the healing? Is this the heal? Oh, it went away. Right here. Yeah, recover HP, keeps flashing, keeps flashing. So it's very short, but I don't know how you can really take advantage of that. You switch to him, use that, and then switch right back immediately, or switch to the other character immediately or something. Fourth skill. Okay, so that's very similar to his previous fourth skill, except he jumps in the air now to do his hammer blast instead of standing on the ground. Fifth skill. Charging up, and then he's hitting the ground. Okay, not bad. Can we even combine any of these? We can get the buffs from the third skill. What does the third skill do? It does that. The bubble does do some continuous hits, so I guess we could take advantage of that. So 5 doesn't look like it's cancelable, so we probably do something like this. No, we don't get anything from 4. Does 4 give us anything when we... it does make that kind of like energy ball vortex thing, so maybe we do 3, 4, blast the ground, and then go in 5. I'm guessing that's what his rotation is going to be. And now we do have his tier 3. I have not seen this yet, so let's see what his tier 3 looks like. Okay, doing a whirlwind with the hammer there, and a big strike on the ground. Ooh, a big explosion. Looks like he's teleporting someone from Asgard. Either that, or it looks like kind of like Hulk's tier 3 as well, with that big blast there. Not bad. So we probably would want to let the tier 3 play out. So I'm assuming 3, 4, blast, 5 cancel into tier 3. I don't know. We can check what they recommend now. So let's go to the practice combo. 4, 3. Okay, so they want 4 first. Yeah, so you do want to wait. Oh, you can, yeah, cancel 3 right away. So they do want you to wait, yeah, for the hammer blast, because it does seem like you get a little extra damage for that, because it makes that little energy ball on the ground. And then, yeah, okay, we do want to end with that, so do that, and that. Okay. Oh yeah, forgot to hit the tier 3. But that is going to be Ronan there. Okay, he's looking pretty good. So he's looking pretty good, but I still think that he is just going to be a support character. Like, I don't anticipate his damage being that great, and the fact that to kind of follow that rotation to get his max damage output, you're all going to need a rage, because the 4th and the 3rd skill, as you can see, are doing multiple hits on the enemy before you get to the 5th skill, which is going to be your big payoff for your damage. So your damage proc is 100% going to proc early if you try to put a damage proc on him, unless you just instant cancel 3 and 4 just to get the like buffs from the skills there. So to get the accumulation, the damage immunity, and then from here to get the all attack, all defense, and then just purely go for your damage on the 5th skill. That could be a way to use like an energy or something like that, or just a destruction. But it looks like he needs rage if you want to use him as a DPS. For me, I'm going to probably get the uniform a little bit later, not right now. I'm going to get the uniform once I tier 3 him, because I like to collect the support characters. So I'm going to be using my support, and I'm going to be putting a CTP of Insight on him and just using him purely as a support for my universal characters. That's my plan. But let me know in the comments below for anyone that has actually built him towards damage, if you are happy with his damage, if you think his damage is impressive. For me, I'm thinking he's just going to be probably... it is a newer uniform. He does have accumulation, so I'm assuming they probably built him to be slightly above average in terms of damage, but that's kind of where I'm guessing his damage is going to be. I'm not going to say it's anything spectacular, but let me know in the comments below. So now we're going to move on to Silver Surfer. So Silver Surfer, definitely a very, very cool looking uniform. So we have Void Knight here for Silver Surfer, and yeah, I'm digging this uniform. He looks badass. So let's see what this changes for him. So we got all of his passives in this leadership. We've got to increase all attack by 30%, super armor, and defense by 40%. Okay. Tier 3 is probably just changing animations. I don't think the effects have changed at all here. Tier 2 passive, we've got immunity and incapacitation. He's always had that. Reflect 30% of damage received, up to 30% of max attack, always had that. Decrease damage received by 40%. I don't think it was 40% before. I think it was like 20 or something like that. No, it's 30%. So he gets a little bit more. So he gets an extra 5% reflect, an extra 5% or 10% damage reduction. Okay. Passive here. Oh, that's a little bit better. So we still have the revive, but used to be he only came back with like half health or something like that. Like it wasn't 80%, I know that. So he's getting more health back when it gets revived. So that'll help in PvP, because that's probably where you're going to be using him. With this uniform is still PvP. He's just got a nice buff here now. And of course he has this tier 4, so he can have level 80 unlocked for him. Leadership is the debuff removal like usual. Increase all attack by 30%, 30% defense, 1% speed. I think that's a little higher. I think it used to only be 20% attack and defense, or maybe it was 25. So a little bit better. I still hate these leaderships that require you to get debuff to activate like your all attack and all defense there. They should be like 2 separate lines. But anyway, we have that for his leadership. First skill, nothing too crazy. Second skill, no. Third skill, still have the counter attack, which is good. We've got recover 25% HP. We've got penetrate everything. Got remove debuffs. We've got damage immunity for 4 seconds. We got a damage proc on the skill, 100% for 1 attack. So definitely a PvP skill right there. Pretty much just pop like a regen on him, and then he gets the built-in damage proc here, so he can hopefully hit really hard with his 3rd skill and just one-shot your opponent, but we'll have to see. 4th skill, we have invincibility 5 seconds, all attack, all defense by 60%, 1% speed, 40% crit rate. Okay, not bad. 5th skill, we have accumulation still. Did he have accumulation before? I think he was on a different skill, if I remember correctly. I think it used to be on his 3rd skill. So he does still have accumulation, 100% accumulation, damage when attacking. So yeah, he's looking pretty solid there from the skills. But let's check out the animations, because that I'm curious about. Okay, first skill. Nice, flying around and whacking them a little bit there. Ooh, nice little explosion. Third skill. Okay, it does a lot of... Okay, you know what? Back off. It does a lot of hits even without the counterattack, because we didn't even trigger the counterattack and you're still hitting a lot right there. So that's actually pretty cool. Fourth skill. Okay, follow up energy, does a lot of hits. And now the fifth skill. Oh, symbiotes everywhere. That is really cool looking. Okay, so now let's see what it looks like when we actually counterattack. So we'll turn the AI on, and then we'll hit. Ooh, it gets a lot of extra hits. Okay. So hit, and then boom, pull them in, and then big explosion. Okay. That looks like it'll do some serious damage. And it is penetrating their invincibility, so keep that in mind, which is good. Alright, so... oh yeah, let's see the change to the tier 3. Oh, is there no change to the tier 3? Looks exactly the same to me. I mean, maybe there's like different particle effects on the meteors coming down. Oh yeah, because there's all the black kind of symbiote stuff on it. So I'm thinking that's the only change. Besides that, it looks like the same animation to me. Alright, so we're probably going to want to get our buff from the third skill, go into the fourth skill. Can we cancel? Yeah, we can just cancel the fourth skill right away. So 3, 4, 5. Or I've been doing them backwards all the time, so probably 4, 3, 5 they would want you to do, I'm assuming. I don't know, either way, it's going to be one of those two. Let's see what they want. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the way I prefer it. Cool. Yeah, and you just cancel everything. All right, perfect. And then tier 3, what do they think about that? I'll use the tier 3 first, so you can cancel it, or... no, you have to wait, okay. So wait until... I did that too quickly. Wait until the little light gets thrown all the way up in the sky, and then you can cancel it. So wait for it to go all the way up, and then you can cancel when you see a little explosion there, and you should get, yep, all the meteors coming down. All right, cool. So he is looking pretty nice there. I do actually have Silver Surfer already at tier 3, so I am going to be buying this uniform. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I don't remember what my build is on him. I don't think it was great, though, because I have not used Silver Surfer in a very, very long time. All right, so Silver Surfer. We do have a few Urus on him. We've got things leveled up except for the first skill. We don't have any type enhancement. Got a stage 6 of overdrive. We don't have an artifact, and I do have a CTP of destruction on him, which I'm not sure how well that's going to work. We're going to do a quick little test here, so let me load up real fast. All right, so I'll just do a quick test here. We got King, stage 9. We've got all dodge ignore strikers, so we shouldn't have to worry about getting dodged all the time. And we'll just do a quick test. I'm pretty sure we're going to be proccing early, because I think he has a lot of hits at the start, but could be wrong. Yeah, we definitely procced early. Which one is that? Yeah, we're proccing too early. So definitely not a good example of his damage. I'm just going to cancel really quick there. Okay. That was a bit better, but when I cancel really quickly like that, I don't know if we actually get all of the effects. Yeah, very, very low damage, but again, I don't think I've hit a single damage proc yet. Yeah, probably just going to be a PvP character. So I will probably just build him a little bit more defensively and use him in PvP, maybe give him like a regen or something like that. His damage is probably going to be okay once, well, especially once I get him to, oh, here we go, that was the damage proc. Still pretty low. Especially when, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he's gonna look a lot better, especially when you get him to level 80, because level 80 just makes them do a lot more damage against War Boss Legend here. So he should be, you know, doubling his damage output, if not tripling, just from getting to level 80. So that's also something to keep in mind, that level 80 can kind of hide a lot of characters' flaws, or if they actually are kind of like low damage compared to other characters, getting them to level 80 can kind of mask that, since, you know, not everyone has level 80 available to them. So yeah, that is going to be Silver Surfer. Again, looking like a PvP character, but feel free to let me know in the comments below if you maybe threw a rage on him and he performs very well in War Boss Legend or Dormammu or something like that. Let me know, but that's going to be my initial impressions of the two new uniforms here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.